I don't know. We just find a way. No matter what it is, we just give each other confidence to make sure we can get the job done. So it's nothing in particular. It's just a group of guys that we have. We all just give each other confidence and move forward together.
Donte, this question is for you. Actually, you already know who is the three finalists of the MVP of this season, but do you think Jalen's name should be mentioned in that category too?
I'm sorry, I actually don't know who is the finalist.
Luka, Jokic, and then
SJ. I mean, they're all deserving players. I think, the thing about us is we know what we have in Jalen, and that's all that matters. I think for us internally, he's our leader, and would you like to see his name in that conversation? Absolutely. But we know in our locker room that he's our MVP, and he's our leader, and we're going to ride with him.
Hey, Donte, two plays: the three-pointer, and then the offensive foul that you drew. Can you kind of take me through those?
Yeah, just I saw the help with I think it was what Neesmith was helping. I think Neesmith was helping off of me. Took a couple of steps back just because I'd make the closeout longer for Tyrese and just shoot it with confidence. And then the offensive foul, just trying to fight over the screen, and I got hit with a hit. That's all.
I mean, you had 5 fouls at that point. Is it like there's only 20 seconds left? Who cares?
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but excuse my language, but that's kind of my mentality is just trying to get a stop. I'm going to continue to fight through ball screens, continue to fight through DHOs, and live with the results from the physicality. And they challenged it, they reviewed it, and it was the right call. So it was a good play.
You scored 4 or something, but that kind of stuff, how you guys keep pulling out these close games, just these little things you guys do every night.
Yeah, the little things can go a long way. So yeah, the 40 points are cool and all, but it's the little things that help us win games like that. And so I'm just happy I have the group of guys that I do, and I just know that we're going to fight every single day, and then that's all I'm really thinking about.
Jalen, when Tom says the game tells you what to do, what's telling you that you have to score? No one scored 40 in 4 games since Michael Jordan. Well, what's telling you have to do this right now? Michael Jordan?
Stop. I would say nothing. I'm not going thinking I need to score 40. That's not my mindset at all. My mindset is to be aggressive, to make plays for myself and for others. And so get in the paint and see what's happening. And I have the confidence I know I could score in the paint, but I know I have the confidence that my teammates are all moving and getting to open positions where they can be successful as well. And so it's just the constant communication that we have and the trust that we have with each other to do the best we can every single time we're down the court.
Coach, you've known Josh for a very long time. What is it when he's in minute 47 and 48 playing? Obviously, you get physically tired during that time. What is it about him that allows him kind of not to get mentally exhausted during those minutes?
I would say because he saves it from not practicing. He competes during the game, and so I don't know, man. Dude's crazy. He finds a way. It's how he's wired.
Donte, when that shot goes in to put you guys up late in the game, just what's the feeling to watch that ball go in and then get guard and just explode after that?
It was a little bit of like game 2 of the last series. But honestly, I didn't know how much time was on the clock. I wasn't that aware of it was only 40 seconds, so I was just letting it fly, be aggressive. Jalen made the right play, and I had no idea it was only 40 seconds.
Did you know it was good when you let go?
Yeah, it felt good. I believe every shot that I shoot is going in. Yeah. I mean, that's my mentality, and I've had that all year, make or miss. I believe the next one's going in.
Donte, Tyrese, only 6 attempts, 6 points. Can you talk about the team defense tonight?
Yeah, just being aggressive. Not letting him kind of dictate what we're gonna do. Just try to, make it as difficult as possible. He's an all-star for a reason. He's gonna make adjustments. He's scanning the defense, reading. So just trying to be, not let him have as much time to scan the defense and survey of what he wants to do. But like I said, you can't stop a player like him. He's going to make adjustments going into the next game, and we have to be ready.
Jalen, and no script seems to be the same in any of these games in the playoffs. Do you guys accept any challenge, any different way a game presents itself to go out there and try to win?
100%. Go out there and just figure out how to win, and learn from winning. Honestly, we can't just win and sit back and relax. We got to continue to learn to be better. We knew we could have played better tonight, and they had our number for most of the night. We just made a couple more plays down the stretch, and so we just know that we need to be better because they're going to be better, and so it has to be our mentality going forward.
Coach talked about cleaning some stuff up. You just talked about it. It wasn't clean. What was it about McConnell just made it so tough to keep him out of the paint tonight?
Yeah, he's been doing that for a long time, and so TJ has that knack of getting under skin defensively and offensively, just finding ways to make plays. He's always aggressive, and not necessarily to score, but just putting pressure on you to have to react and collapse. And so the things he's able to do offensively and defensively just puts him at a big advantage for their team. So he's a key player for them.
Jalen, you had 14 free throws tonight. You've gotten to the line a lot more in the playoffs than you did in the regular season. Just how important is it to stop those fouls and get to the free throw line?
I'm just trying to be aggressive, and no matter what the situation is, and if it's called, it's called. If not, then we got to continue to play. And so that's really it.
Jalen, what did you see from the full court press that they had pretty much the entire game? Just what was your read on what they were trying to do?
Yeah, they picked up full. I would say they did a decent job. They created some turnovers and some timely turnovers, and it's Rick has them prepared. That's how he coaches, and he understands the game at a high level, and so he's going to have them ready. And then we just got, like I said, we need to be better. Even though we won, we need to be better.
In all seriousness, like Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Oscar Robertson are the only other players.
Shut up, bro.
They're the only other players with 30 and 5 games in a row. What is your reaction to those things?
Very honored to be a part of that group, but nothing right now, really.
The poise you guys have shown in all these games, these late game situations when you're down, you always find ways to win. How much of that is like you developed over the years, whether in college? How much of it is just instinctual? I mean, what do you attribute that stuff to?
I would say it's both. You developed it over your career, so it becomes instinctual. And so it's just having the poise and the confidence to know that you're going to continue to fight and just try and do the right things. And so no matter what the situation is, we know we're going into it with a clear mind. Just try and play basketball the right way and do what we got to do to win games.
44 for both of you, 48 for Josh. How have you guys maintained that level of play throughout that, and how maintainable is that throughout a long playoff run?
I mean, I
think it's maintainable. Coming in tomorrow, watching film, taking care of your body, and being ready to go the next day. At this time of the year, it's less about the wear and tear of practice on your body and more about, preparing for the next game, mentally, watching film, adjusting that way, kind of walking through plays rather than, running through stuff. So, the minutes aren't a factor right now. As long as we keep getting wins, and, everybody knows next game will be better. Whether it's, guys coming off the bench, whether it's a starting unit. So the minutes can fluctuate throughout the game or throughout the series. I don't think he is. I don't think we're worried about the minutes at all.
They're generally a really good screening team.
Yeah.
And they're really good at knowing when to slip, knowing when to hold their screens. When you're on the front end with pick and roll or sit down or whatever, what do you have to do to successfully be able to maneuver that? Because you can kind of think, well, the run.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is communication from the guys behind me. When they're communicating loud and often, then it allows me to know what they're in, what they're trying to do, and then what I need to do. But first and foremost, it's the ball pressure. You can't let them be comfortable, because when they're comfortable, Tyrese just picks you apart.
When you said you guys know what you had rather than Jalen, when did you know that it was 40, 47, 43, 41?
Just be nice, bro. That's all I ask.
Now, I've known, he's been doing this, ever since we moved in together in college. Honestly, he's been doing this. So it's the preparation mixed with the opportunity. I think opportunity presents itself to him, and he takes full advantage of it. He studies the game. He knows how teams are going to adjust, and he continues to make adjustments himself. He finds different ways to be successful. He's always had this. It's just now you guys are seeing it on this stage.